Today on a commonly good MTG, we're playing, what is this called? Synthesizer ST. ST. I don't know what the ST stands for. I'm sure someone will tell me eventually. But yeah, it looks really cool. It's once again focusing on Simulacrum Synthesizer. This deck was supposed to have 4. I only had 2, so we're only having 2 in it. And we're playing other such great cards as Thran Spider, Ill-Timed Explosion, and Skitterbeam Battalion. If this sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host. And is it true that you eat up to 4 spiders each night while you're sleeping? I don't know if that's true for me, but I know I eat a lot more than that when I'm awake. Dr. Yukon Sucket! Yes, thank you! Filmed for a live studio audience. Thank you so much! Yukon Sucket! Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, hosted by Salva007, called Synthesizer ST. And yeah, what was that? Was I looking for something in particular? I was looking for Skitterbeam Battalion, because, you know, that's always a cool card. I saw some other decks I was playing with Skitterbeam, and I ran across this one. And I thought, yeah, man, I'm totally going to play it. That sounds like lots of fun. The thing was, this deck originally had 4 of these Simulacrum Synthesizers in it. I only have 2. And I don't have any wild cards. I'm not about to go paying for it. So I took those out, put 2 Urabrask Forges out. They're not really going to help with the synthesizer, but, you know, each card will. And those guys won't really do anything. But still, there's still tons of fun. And I always love Urabrask Forge. So this is what we're going to play today. I know I played another deck that's really similar to this. I didn't realize it for quite a while. But I went back and took a look. The last one was Jeskai, which means it had white as well as red and blue. This one does not have any of the white. So yeah, we're going to see what a more, you know, like tuned, svelte version of the deck is, and if that one's going to be any good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards that are in this deck. We're going to talk a little bit how the deck should work, and then we're going to go out and we're going to crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got? We got 3 steps ahead, which counters stuff, creates copies of artifacts or creatures. That's pretty kick-ass. And draws cards potentially. Depends what you got the mana for. 2 points of damage to target creature or planeswalker. Counterspell. Oh, I feel dirty looking at it right now. Irencrag. We don't have any legendaries in here, so looks like it's just going to be used for mana. We got Braided Net. Well, to pin creatures down. This will create constructs that are equal to the number of artifacts you control. This is an artifact and puts out forgelings that get stronger every turn. Blow away the board. We can destroy either creatures up to 3 points of damage, or destroy all artifacts with mana 3 or less. Now that's dangerous with Urabrask Forge and all the other artifacts at this level, but so if you play it right, it's great, but watch out. Celestus is another source of mana, potentially card draw. This guy puts out Power Stones, and he's just a great creature. He's got reach and a big old 4 butt, and at 7, he helps you fish out more artifacts from your library. This is a board wipe and card draw. This is can kill something up to a 5 butt, as well as draw you cards. And does 2 mana for artifacts. It doesn't have anything with Urza at this point. We don't have Urza in here, so he's just going to not Urza up. Look at Urza right there. He's like, hey, those 2 rocks right there, you know what would be really cool if I tore up my own eyeballs and jammed these wretched jagged rocks into my empty eye sockets. That's what I want to do. Yeah, these guys, you got to take that extra step when you want to be a planeswalker, apparently. And lastly, Skitterbeam. Doesn't really cost 9, costs 5, is what you're really paying for it. But if you got 9 mana, I'd recommend it, because then you'd be a 4/4 rather than 2 2s. And he pops out a couple of brothers. It's like the Gruff triplets, right? But of the artifact variety. All right, and then we got a truckload of mana. Very, very heavy on it. One of the cool ones here is Mycosynth Gardens, which becomes a copy of a target non-token artifact you got. don't make copies of Skitterbeam. To be able to put out those babies, he's got to be cast. Making copies of him isn't going to help out. So therefore, you want to make copies of like the Simulacrum. That'll probably be the best you can do. All right, so that's what we're going to do. What are we going to do? We're going to kill and pin things down, do a little countering, get some guys out, blow the board away potentially, build up our mana sources, and then slam at them with Skitterbeam Battalion and Urabrask Forge, hopefully winning the day. Worst case scenario, we can use Mirrex to put out some little might babies. Maybe that'll finish them off for you. All right, so there we go. That's what we got going on. Before we go out and do our damage, this is we do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black King Toxrill, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, playing against Zix. No, Zyza. Zyz, that's a perfectly reasonable word. X, Y, Z, keep it. Bunch of rock square in the face. What do I gotta do? 4s and 5s? Nothing else until then, right? Alright, is this guy gonna be able to take it out? Probably not. I mean, red can take out artifacts, so... Alright, this is gonna be slow. Let's just go ahead and put out the Mirrex. We put out the Simulacrum. Let's... Wait, do I need 5? Nope, we're good. Let's push this, down. And that's it for us. Alright, there we go. So next turn, we're going to go ahead and wipe the board a little bit. Do a little board wipe. Gone! Alright, that felt good. Alright, we'll put this out. A little Mightstone, Weakstone. Put a little weak action on our friend shoulder right there. Gone! And we got a 3-3. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're getting close to 9 for Skitterbeam. Everything's so slow. Let's just put that out. Alright, so if I put out Skitterbeam this time, I can make a copy of it next turn. So I suppose we got. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, welcome Simulacrum. Welcome to the party. In we go. Eyes down to 7. Oh, don't take out my 3 steps ahead. What is he going to do? Does he have to select it? You're bringing a boy out? Non-creature, non-land card from it. Brotherhood End is bad for you, my friend. Everything's bad for you, though. You got rid of the card I was looking forward to. Murmur. And we win. There we go. Alright, playing against acushner. Acushner. Keep. Slow, slow, slow. I see Chomper coming out on his sex wing. Yep, I need the 5th mana, so let's just do it. Two points! Suck it! Suck it, little dinosaur. Alright, 3. We're going to go ahead and synthesize. Don't want the mana. Yeah, that guy's good. No, don't! Oh, you jerk. Alright, we'll just have to kill you the old-fashioned way, apparently. Well, how am I rolling up a dude that has nothing but artifact kill on him? That is ridiculous. Alright, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bone hard. Ought to pay! That's it? Well, that's just ridiculous. Alright, so as long as he doesn't get any life, doesn't put out too many blockers this next turn, we should be pretty good. Yeah, come at me, brah. This is a lot of blockers. That is our problem. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I won't have 9. I'll never have 9. I could take care of the 5, 5 at this point. He'll try to swing at me. I can Skitterbeam in on him in a second, maybe. Alright, so is he willing to sacrifice all of his dudes? That's the problem. Alright, we're down to just 1. He's at 6, which means we can come in next turn. Provided he's got 1 guy sitting back playing defense, 2 guys sitting back playing defense. I got 4? Nope, I don't. Let's throw that out. Can I do another guy? I can. All in. Is that just 1 more guy? Is that all I needed? I think that's the case. That's it. Just got to get 6 past him. And we win. Victory. Alright, we're playing against Omnifarious. This guy is evil in all ways. Keep. Alright, I'm going to play slow. Let's put him in the raccoon into the sexy position. There we go. That instant? Okay, I don't care then. We're cool. Deep Cavern Bat. That's the guy we got to kill. Look at my hand, but that's not good for you. You will be dead. All you get to do is just see. What are we looking at here? Black? No, black and green. We're playing Golgari. All right. All right, got Big Butt Thran Spider out. All right, so we're playing against Roots. All that recursion. I do need one more. Let's just grab that one and call it good. And, all right. Jump in. You want to butt that guy in the graveyard? Good for you. And we take the hit. All right, I'm getting forward to putting out the synthesize somebody. Let's synthesize. Okay, so he has to cast it on his next turn now. Can't make it through the wall of chumps he keeps putting in front of me. Okay, that's a guy that we have a problem with now. I was looking for Brotherhood in to take him out, but that's not going to happen. You can still take him out this way, though. Another dude. And we win! Suck it, Omnifarious. Suck it. We're playing against Titanoshaya. Titanoshaya. Keep. Turn off the dragon. Stretches and then goes back to sleep. That's just like me pretty much every day. Hey, the Cuber, you want some energy on cubes? There you go, my friend. Eat up. Enjoy. They look delicious. Couple of spiders. Hopefully you won't like my artifacty environment here. I could go for that thing right now if I wanted to. Let's just do it. Alright, 3 we're going to spider up. That's going to give us 4. The other spider will give us 5. Will get us to the Mightstone and Weakstone. Alright, I'm cool with this. I mean, I don't have anything to Mightstone or Weakstone. We could draw some cards if we get down to it. I would like to have some more cards. Yikes, that's a whole lot of nothing good. All right, I got a guy. All right, we can just wipe the board right now. Let's just do that. Pop out another bebe. We should wait on that because we got 3 steps ahead helping us out here, huh? We can counter a spell. Let's kind of counter it. Nope. All right, we can hope for the best here. Let's do that. Oh, we got nothing. Good. Do I not have enough mana for that even? This is ridiculous. All right, this is just stupid. Is this guy going to try to rush me? Because that's just wrong. All right, come on. Give me my time back. There we go. Let's just go for it. Let's go swinging. Get him. Once again, not enough blue. I can't do anything about it. He's blue himself, right? Let's try it. Suck it! Man, I didn't get to do anything, but at least we got to keep that guy alive. Time to play the game again. All right, let's go for the attack. Get him. Yeah, I'm good with that. That sounds like lots of fun. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got tons of stuff. There we go. Full strength Skitterbeams. Down to 3. All right, we got. If he can kill me with 6, that would be bad. All right, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to send out the land. Between the land and the Skitterbeams, we got it. Go! All right, that's it. That's it. We win. There's nothing you can do. You can suck it. That's what you can do. And we win! In your face, Titano! Victory! All right, we're playing against Hellguard. All right, those Thrans are looking good. Let's put out the slow ones while we have the slow time to play with them. All right, ill-timed explosion. We do need to strip these guys of their skins before we can blow them all away. Otherwise, we just got their inner souls back, and that's not cool. Ooh, candy. Who is... Oh, it's a witch. What happened to the stand? I mean, is there one of them that just flies like that on purpose? All right, we're going to go for Thran Spider number 2. Okay, I don't have anything good in my hand to wipe things out with. What does that one do? All right, I got that one. There's a 4. I need to get to a 5 so I can get above it. I'll have to wipe my own guys out to do it is the problem. Let's just go ahead and prepare to not do anything. Can I do both this stuff? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that. Let's see, what are we getting rid of here? That's not bad. Let's get rid of the basic land then. All right, we're going to wipe a little board. That's what we're going to do here. Deals damage to your opponent. That sources loses 2 life unless they pay 1. All right, we're going to top explosion. We're going to get rid of 1 and 2. Gone, and we get back a couple little babies here. All right, there we go. We might have to toy with them a little bit. What do we have to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. We get Mightstone and Weakstone out. We can take this guy out. Let's just do that. Because he's going to pop his gun. Oh, we didn't go for it. Good for us. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can get out the full meal deal here. Gone. Look at me looking counter spells like I'm an idiot. Should I wipe the board? That's the question. No, we're going to go for it big time this way. And we win! In your face, toxic lover! Victory! Alright, so here we are with the, what is this deck actually called? Synthesizer ST by Salva 007. And it was a fantastic deck. I really enjoyed playing it. I realized when I was in the middle of playing that I had played this, I don't know, maybe a week ago. It wasn't this exact deck. We were playing a Jeskai version that had some white in here as well, doing some stuff. So this is stripping out the white, getting down to just the blue and the red. And oh yeah, it was still incredibly good. This deck, I mean, what did I end up with here? Let me just take a look at my rankings. 86%. It was glorious. It was a wonderful deck, and it did a great job. All right, so let's just get to the breakdown. Let's talk about it. So number one, who was the MVP? Who was the most valuable player? I mean, it was Skitterbeam Battalion, but he's at the top. Thran Spider really is the guy. It's really hard. I'm trying to get it down. It's because Synthesizer Spectrum, I don't have enough in. Really, I only have 2. That's why there's only 2 of them in here. I think this deck originally calls for 4, and I ended up having 2. So that's it. And I ended up having to beef up some other stuff instead. So I'm looking forward to the time when I can actually get enough mythics to put this together. But as you can see, I don't have any mythics. No mythic wildcards yet to do this. I have used too many of them on other stuff. Just haven't planned ahead enough to get 4 synthesizers out. So I'm going to give it to Thran Spider. I think in this deck, once again, when it comes to a good artifact-based deck, Thran Spider is your best friend. He comes out there as 3. He's got so much value. He's reach. He's got a huge butt. He gives you power stones, and he allows you to, for 7, to look at the top 4 cards of your library and put stuff into your hand. The Thran Spider is fantastic. He's not the thing you're killing people with, because he's only coming at him with 2, but he's such a great defender. He does so much else for you. He's what gets that thing ramped up so you can get towards the Mightstone and Weakstone, which then allows you to play Skitterbeam for 9 in the long run. Yeah, no, Thran Spider is the MVP that gets this deck totally going and is well worth being in every artifact big-time deck. And seeing that he's from, what, Brothers War or something, this card's going to be around for a long time. Anytime we have a lot of feature on artifact, Thran Spider should definitely be part of that deck. All right, Thran Spider, you are the MVP. Congratulations. Was this deck competitive? I mean, I thought I was going to have like 100%. Even though, I mean, the first time I played it, that's when I lost. But even then, it was maybe because I just didn't know I was playing this deck. After that, win. This deck was just a barnstormer. So yeah, I'm going to say this is definitely a competitive deck. Big time. Like I said, I got 86% out of 7 games. I only lost once, and it was the very first time when I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just kind of dorking around trying to figure out how it worked. So altogether, absolutely, this is a competitive deck. Was it a fun deck? That is the question. Yes, absolutely. This deck, though, doesn't really get going until 3 mana. At 2, you have to be able to shoot things. This doesn't do anything until you get to at least 3 or 4. I don't know, Irencrag's even in here 4. We don't really have that too much going on as far as legendary. So it's just a mana source, pretty much. It's all right. And the ability to counterspell, I'd potentially toss this, do something better. But that's just the way I play. I'm not a big fan of counterspells. But once you get up to 3, this deck really starts to purr. You have the ability to wipe the board between Brotherhood's in and ill-timed explosion. You got some good stuff going there as far as board wipe. It's a little janky. It's a little like rolling the dice as far as ill-timed explosion is, but it does help you also to draw cards to get rid of it. One thing that's nice about this is if you throw away a Skitterbeam, it's 9. That's 9 points of damage. You can clear the board with that. No problem. And then this thing even has Urabrask Forge in it. Maybe I put Urabrask Forge in it. Maybe that's what I did with those extra 2 leftovers from the synthesizer I didn't have. Let's just take a look at the deck real quick to see if that's the case. Yeah, that's it. I put Urabrask Forge in there because Urabrask Forge goes in well with everything as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, it's an artifact, right? It would create a 3/3 guy. Actually, these guys are all equal to number of artifacts in play. It doesn't come and doesn't have anything to do with the Forgelings. Forgelings are not artifacts, but still, I just love Urabrask Forge so much. It should be in here. So, yeah, that was my contribution to this deck was Urabrask Forge. I never played it. It never came out the entire time I used it. That's all right. All right, so yeah, this was a fun deck. There was a lot of good stuff going on. People were trying to get tricksy with me. I was getting tricksy right back. One of the cool tricks I was using was using the, what am I talking about? 3 steps ahead, make copies of Mightstone and Weakstone. So that way I could do -5, -5 to stuff to take things out in ways that I wasn't before. Between the board wipes and the Mightstone and Weakstone and the copying of stuff, it was cool. What did suck was that I was trying to make copies of Skitterbeam, but Skitterbeam only creates it if you cast the copies, not if you make a copy of it and it just kind of flops out into play. Yeah, sure, you'll get another guy out. It's 1, but you're not going to get 3 guys out of it. And that's what's important about Skitterbeam Battalion and 3 steps ahead. It doesn't work that way. What probably be good would be a copy of Simulacrum Synthesizer. That would probably be the thing to make a copy of if you got the chance. Yeah, maybe next time. I just don't play decks, any one deck enough to really get a good feel. Like they say, it's jack of all trades, master of none. When you put together Magic card videos, that's exactly who you are. You don't get to know any one deck well enough to really get to know what you should be doing all the time. You're just flailing around from one deck to the next. All right, was this deck interesting? You know, that's the thing, is that when I saw it, I thought this was interesting. Why? Because it had the synthesizer in it, which is cool, but it was also going very IZZET, right? We had blue, we got red, we had the Skitterbeam Battalion. I was totally sold. But luckily, that's because I had forgotten that pretty much I had played a deck pretty much like it like a week ago. I thought maybe I was playing the same deck there for a little while, and then I realized, no, this last one was Jeskai. This one doesn't have any white in it. We're good to go. We could just call this one Synthesizer V2, and it's well worth playing. Once again, it was a great deck. I had a really fun time with it. In fact, I think I had a better time with this version of it than the Jeskai one we were playing last week. So yeah, this is still an interesting deck. I liked it, and I thought it was cooler than some of the other Simulacrum decks I've seen out there. All right, what didn't I like about this deck? It was the lands. Someone's really, really trying hard to put out dual lands, and they put out a lot of really slow lands, and those were dangerous, I felt. So yeah, I had a hard time with how slow the lands were sometimes, but luckily the other ramp allowed me to get up beyond that. It wasn't too much of a hindrance, but every once in a while it was a little bit more than I can handle. All right, so let's add that up. Was this deck competitive? Absolutely. Was it fun? Totally. Was it interesting? Still was. All right, so that makes this into an A+ deck, and as I'm required by federal law to say, this deck is so choice. I'd highly recommend you pick one up, should you have the means. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the underground secret headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes.